Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. This is Challenge Rift, which number is it? 19 for the Americas, and I tried it once. I did not do well. Took me 3 minutes longer than I'm supposed to. I'm not quite sure how to use this build, but here we've got a monk with the Lame-ment of 1,000 Storms set. Spirit generators have 25% increased attack speed and 100% increased damage. Dashing Strike spends 75 spirit but refunds a charge when it does. And your spirit generators increase the weapon damage of Dashing Strike to 13,000% for 6 seconds, and Dashing Strike increases the damage of your spirit generators by 1,300% for 6 seconds. So I think what my problem is, I didn't make use of this set fully in my last attempt. I need to time my Dashing Strike after I've used spirit generators, because then I'm doing the most damage with it. We've got Focus and Restraint, so we get the 50% increased damage for 5 seconds after using a resource generator and after using a resource spender. Then we've got this set, one that I've never used. What is it? Istvan's Paired Blades. Every time you spend primary resource, gain 6% increased attack speed, damage, and armor for 5 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. They've got this amulet, which reduces or prevents lightning damage and heals for 13% of it. We've got Spirit Guards, so Spirit Generators reduce my damage taken by 49% for 3 seconds. Sash of Knives, when with every attack you throw a dagger at a nearby enemy for 562% weapon damage as physical. We've got Crystal Fist, so Dashing Strike reduces your damage taken by 50% for 6 seconds. The Laws of Seth, using Blinding Flash restores 165 spirit. And Unity, all damage taken is split between wearers of this item. I'm assuming their Templar is wearing it as well. I think that's what that is. Apparently you can't see what their follower has on. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Okay, yes. Can't die and Unity, so that automatically reduces my damage taken by 50%. And Oculus Ring, which I need to make use of that a bit as well. But we've got the skills Crippling Wave, Rising Tide, so each enemy hit generates additional spirit. Dashing Strike, which we gain increased movement speed after using Dashing Strike. Oh, Way of the Falling Stars, the rune. Blinding Flash, Replenishing Light, so we blind all nearby enemies for 3 seconds, and each enemy blinded restores spirit. How much spirit? 10 spirit. Mystic Ally with Fire Ally, so passive, a Mystic Ally fights by your side that deals increased damage and increases your damage. It increases my damage by 10%, and the ally deals 130% of my weapon damage as fire per swing. When the ally dies, it is reborn after 5 seconds, and when I activate it, your Mystic Ally splits into 5 allies that explode for 480% weapon damage as fire. We've got Epiphany. Have an Epiphany, increasing your spirit regeneration per second and enabling your melee attacks to instantly dash to your target for 15 seconds. And Desert Shroud, so infuse yourself with sand, reducing damage taken by 50%. And Mantra of Salvation with Perseverance, which gives passive is significantly increases resistance to all elements. Active we gain greatly increased resistance. So passive 40%, and when I activate it, an additional 20%. We've got near-death experience, so that will prevent death. It can prevent death once every, well, it's 60-second cooldown, so it can only happen once a minute. Momentum, moving 25 yards increases your damage by 20% for 6 seconds. Harmony, 40% of your single elemental resistances from items instead increases your resistance to all elements. And Relentless Assault, we deal 20% more damage to enemies that are blind, frozen, or stunned. So again, I tried it once, I didn't do well. I'm hoping I can do a little bit better this time now that I've looked at it a bit more. I'm not sure if this build is meant more for killing just elites or killing everything. I'm not sure. Okay, I am doing a little bit better than last time, but not a whole lot.
I will not do that.
This could help me out quite a bit. Okay, I'm not doing the best, but I think I'm doing better than last time. I keep running out of spirit, so it ends up costing me a charge of my dashing strike, which I think is you're meant to keep your spirit up so that you can just keep using that, it seems.
What you ask is impossible.
I mean, I'm not good at analyzing how to use these things.
My injuries are too severe. I will not do that. Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing good.
It cannot be done.
I'm doing better than last time, but not a whole lot.
I will not do that. You are defeated. It cannot be done.
Yeah, as I said, I think I need to keep my spirit up so that I don't run out of charges on dashing strike.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it in time, but I never intended to really finish all of these when I do them. I just want to give them a bit of an attempt at least.
What you ask is impossible. I will not do that. It cannot strike through me.
Yeah, I'm doing better than last time. I mean, that doesn't mean I'll continue to do better than last time, but
It cannot be done. I will not do that. A vicious strike. What you ask is impossible.
yeah, see, I'm not doing good.
The storm breaks. I must wait to use that ability.
But as I said, I didn't plan to actually finish all of these. I just mostly want to give them a try.
It cannot be done. I will not do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing better than last time.
That ability is not yet recharged. The storm breaks.
That was definitely faster than last time, but still not close enough. Not good enough. That was a minute faster than before, though. So yeah, I can't quite do that one just yet, but I will keep practicing it, and I'll probably, hopefully, be able to do it by the end of the week. But not only did I want to try that, I wanted to just quickly go in here. I'm not going to be doing anything in here other than showing some progress that I've made. Some progress that I'm quite proud of. So,
Don't be shy.
I've got 22 out of a maximum of 1,380. The dang leaderboards are not open right now. They're locked, so it doesn't show my personal best anymore. The other night, I completed a level 88 with 2 minutes and 30-some seconds on remaining. I lucked out and I ended up getting a speed pylon and a conduit pylon pretty close to each other. And then I got a shield pylon later on in the rift and a power pylon. And I ended up just crushing everything, made it through with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I only died once. and I'm just blown away by how good I'm doing with this character. I've got up to a 92 unlocked because I had somebody, I asked in the Greater Rift community that I'm in, I asked for someone who's able to do 90 plus without too much difficulty to unlock 90 for me, to take me on a 90 and get it unlocked, because then I can just run those and it doesn't matter that I'm not completing them so much. I've got plenty of stones, but I wanted that for experience. And it seems like the more I try 90s, each time it's taken me longer and longer and longer to finish it. The first run, 17 minutes and 20 seconds, only 2 minutes and 20 seconds over the time limit, which just blew me away. The next one was like 18 minutes and some. The next one was 20 minutes and some seconds. Next was 22. The last one was 25. So each time it's taking me longer and longer and longer to finish it. But eventually I will get to that point. I will complete a 90 on my own at some point. It's incredible. I saw yesterday while I was running a rift, or I think it was during the 85 I ran yesterday, my toughness while I'm fighting, because of the damage reduction I gain from these things, my toughness was over 200 million, which just blew me away. And I'm seeing critical hits. Not Paragon. That's not what I wanted. I'm seeing critical hits. I've got 53.5% critical hit chance, and critical hit damage is 414%. I've seen critical hits of over 270 billion damage with this character. And it's just amazing to see that. I've never seen that high of a critical hit before with any of my characters. I've changed a little bit. I'm no longer using Nemesis Bracers. I'm using Reaper's Wraps. And in the cube, I was using Requiem something or other, a chest plate the one that increased resource and health generation by Devour by 100%, and any extra was given over 3 seconds or whatever. Because I was able to get my mages out real fast when I was doing that, but this combined with the Life from Death passive, which drops health globes, has a chance to drop health globes from corpses consumed, is making up for not having that extra. And Tasker and Theo causes my mages and my command skeletons and my skeletal mages to attack 50% faster. So they're dealing damage faster. And I've noticed an incredible difference since doing that. I went from, I think, an 80... What was it, 83? No. Was it 85? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was, but I had tried the next level several times, and I wasn't able to do it, and then after I made this change, I tried it, first try I got it. Could have been luck partly, but I'm liking it. And I decided, because I'm getting critical hits so much, I'm going to try switching one of my gems out for Pain Enhancer. I need to get it ranked up to around 70, 75, 80, somewhere in there before I do. But that will be an incredible difference, I believe. And maybe not. But I can gain 3% increased attack speed for each bleeding enemy within 20 yards. And when basically half of my hits are critical hits, because critical hits cause the enemy to bleed for, it's going to be a different number later on, but that much damage as physical over 3 seconds. And then when I've got the other... What am I trying to say now? When I've got the increased attack speed for each bleeding enemy within 20 yards, it doesn't say there's a maximum. So I'm hoping there isn't. Because then when I get into big groups of enemies, I can get huge attack speed increases, and I'll deal damage faster. But I'm not sure which gem I want to replace with it. I'm thinking this one, because my skeletons are automatically freezing things. But I don't know. Because I like that increased damage to enemies, and it's everything within 15 yards takes increased damage from me then. I don't want to get rid of this one because that is, in my opinion, that's a necessity for this build. And I don't want to lose that one because that one makes a huge difference in my toughness. I mean, it reduces damage from non-physical damage by 52.5%. So basically I'm taking half damage from anything that's not physical damage. And it makes a huge difference when I've taken it off and replaced it with something else. But yeah, I just wanted to show a little bit there. But that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.